to Brawlhalla.
What's up, Brawlhalla?
How's it going?
Welcome to the Realest Dev stream. I thought you guys might have seen the channel. It's the Realest Dev stream.
That's the title.
Okay, cat's out of the bag. Some of you might have already seen the big reveal that I've been holding on to for today. Talking about it last week. It's already visible. Some of you guys might have noticed it already. But the big reveal is Esports viewership rewards. The system is ready. Today we're doing our first major test of it, and you guys are going to help with that because we're just going to do it right now. So you guys might see it if you are using PC. If you're using mobile, it's really obvious. It's right underneath the stream. If you're on PC, hover your mouse over the stream right now and click that button. Check it out. That is the Esports viewership rewards feature. It's been in development for a while now. Shout outs to my main man Gone. It's my buddy, my MMO buddy from many years ago. Is now I'm lucky to he's still a good friend. He's an amazing programmer, and we've been working on this for a few months now. Here it is. It's as simple as this: watch and earn, right? Nice. Everybody here, so I mean, you can see the screen, you can see it on your streams right now. You guys also might be seeing the big exclusive reveal inside it. It'll be a timed exclusive, which means it'll eventually be sold. It won't be exclusive forever, but for a very long time, this will be the only way you can obtain it. It's the Cape Taunt, an avatar Cape Taunt. It's super cool. You can't see the animation in there, and I don't have the animation with me right now. Maybe next week I'll be able to get that for you guys, but it's dope. It's, you know, you pull out the cape, you do the whoosh, and then the cape flows in the wind with your back turned, and you see the cape. So like our esports players during tournaments will be able to show. We'll see like the Temple Storm or what, you know, you will see you see your combo breaker avatar floating on your cape. It's It is so sick. The reason that this is so important is that this is probably, in my opinion, is the single most effective thing we can do to increase tournament viewership. Everybody loves free stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
You guys love free stuff, but you guys are here watching now. You're already invested. You're here.
Interested.
You're already part of the community.
About.
But I'm talking about the literally million of people that log in each day will be seeing. This will be on the front page in the week leading up to Low Tier City, just blasting these guys.
Whoa.
Earn these things by watching Low Tier City this weekend. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be our most viewed tournament by a huge long shot.
I mean, and we've got something that kind of like leads us to believe that, because anytime that we put like, hey, follow us on Twitter, get this weapon skin, follow us on YouTube, get that weapon skin, or hey, enter these tournaments, play in them and get an avatar. Like, everybody loves some cool thing that they get to show off in game to be like, I'm part of this thing.
Yeah, it is effective. This will be big. This will be very big for Brawlhalla viewership. It's only going to work on Twitch. So if you guys are watching right now from YouTube or Twitter or anywhere, come on over to our Twitch channel right now, and I'll tell you why. Everybody on this stream, now, I need to mention, it's very important that you understand that this tracker, this thing that's tracking your progress of viewing the streams, it is only going to be active during tournament streams, during official tournament streams. That's the only time you'll actually be able to earn XP on it, whatever you want to call it, but earn time on the progress to get your things. But I need to test this system now, and you guys are going to help. So as long as everything works, and I think it will, you guys are we are all together going to be getting a head start on everybody else who's going to be using this thing. So right now, we're going to test it now, right? And as long as it all works, we all get about an hour head start, depending on how long we stream here today. We're going to get a big head start.
This is definitely a good way to test it, I think, Everyone who's interested in the esports streams stops by, checks what's the latest in the tournament news and everything.
This is a big one.
Just a little bit of a...
We've been working on it for a long time. I wanted to tell you guys earlier...
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
But it was important that I had it ready, because really until last week, I didn't know if it was going to work. There was still some chance that, forget it, pull the plug, there's no way. But we got it. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
I say that. I'm going to enable it right now. So you guys if you guys are looking at the extension right now, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I mean, it's on, right? But I'm gonna now enable it so that progress will be gained throughout the rest of this stream. Now, it's not going to be active during any other dev stream. We need to do this right now to test. The purpose of this is to increase esports viewership. So here we go. I'm gonna click enable.
Ooh,
let me
I
know
just saw it go
if
active.
you got how fast that was.
I'm watching. Come on, man. I gotta get that. Listen, I gotta get these rewards too. Okay.
It's working. Yes. It's working. Okay, well, hold on. I don't know yet. It's just starting now. We're having hundreds of people hit the back end, hitting our servers, and maybe it just breaks. I'll hold my breath now, but hell yeah, this is great. This was really good for viewership, right? The current track that you see here is. It's a lot. I don't know if we want to talk about you know what? Whatever. You guys get the inside scoop, right? We didn't write down what the durations were and everything to earn each reward on the website. Oh, by the way, if you guys are just hungry for the details on exactly how all of it works, head over to brawlhalla.com/rewards. brawlhalla.com/rewards, and you can read all about it there. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
The track, what I wanted to say, the track that's there is going to be the track for the foreseeable future. For at the most, until BCX. The plan is for BCX to have its own reward track that's specific to that.
To Brawlhalla.
And then we're already, like, this is version 1. Looks like it's done as long as this test goes well. The plan is, I mean, we're already working on version 2, right? That has a lot more bells and whistles, a lot more fun. This thing is, like, pretty simple, right? Spend some time watching, earn some rewards. You click there to get your codes. But you saw how fast I clicked enable, and then TVK saw it activate. All you guys saw it activate. That kind of like super instant response to a visual feedback thing in the stream is huge. So one of the things we're going to want to do, like coming up in version 2, is instant things. Like imagine some super dope play happens in the tournament because of that clip, because of this moment everybody shared where everybody's pogging all over the place, right? We give out something instantly. Boom. Everybody who was watching that moment earns a thing right now. That feature's not in yet, but I'm just letting you guys know what we're thinking.
Dude, that sounds like such a cool idea. I'm totally excited.
There's with that instant feedback, there's all kinds of things we can do. The plan is for next year for every official event to have its own track with its own exclusive item at the end, likely the avatar, right? The exclusive avatar. That way viewers now can get it too. It's not just a competitor reward. I think the best way is for every tournament to have its own track, but there is some upside to people being able to work on it over several weekends. So the thresholds, I'll just let you guys know what the thresholds are. A community color. When low tier city starts, right? Well, I mean, right now you guys are earning it. This is real progress. The progress isn't going to be wiped. We're all getting a head start right now. It'll take 2 hours to get the community colors. It'll take 8 hours to get the Drake sidekick, and it takes 20 hours to get the exclusive avatar cape. Realistically, you'll be able to, if you're going hard on it and you got a tab open all the time watching the stream, and you need to be watching. It's not enough just to be in the chat. You actually have to, the extension needs to be loaded. You'll be able to get that in one weekend. You'll be able to do that. I mean, you'll get it by singles by the time singles is done, before doubles weekend even starts. But people will be able to progress on it, and going into the future, the Steel Series Championship will also be using this same reward track, and the Autumn Championship likely still using the same reward track as we develop version 2. And what the big part about version 2 is that it's going to allow us to swap, to make changes to the track easily without completely reprogramming it, because this one's all like very much hard coded in.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, 20 hours exclusive item, 20 hours of watching Brawlhalla Esports. I imagine everybody in this chat will have it as soon as singles is over. Like, you're gonna have it one weekend in. There you go. Yeah, big esports. Nice. This is. I want to remind everybody, this is the esports dev stream. I'm going to talk about a lot of things today, but I'm mainly interested in giving you guys all the esports development, and as much as we can talk about what's coming up, without it's a balance. Talking to just as game developers, talking to the community, what we want to say, what we want to tell people, without people feeling like it's something we promised them that needs to come soon, or what are we doing, right? But I want to give you guys insight into how we're thinking, what things are being worked on.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
And this is, man, the hype train's going off. You guys, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Please hold on to that generosity. And save it for the charity stream. Join us on the charity stream this Friday, and put your dollars there. Now we are going to donate the money we get from subscribers anyway, but it doesn't count towards like the goal. We have a $10,000 goal that we're trying to reach on Friday, and it doesn't count towards that. And I won't be able to like factor it in. It'd be great if we could focus all of that onto that thing, but. Yeah, I appreciate this. We really appreciate the subs. Thank you guys. Definitely. We are going to donate this right into the same fund that the charity stream is going to be funding. But we do appreciate the subs. Thank you guys. Hype. We got some hype stuff. So guys, this is the Realest Dev stream. The reason I say that is because we're gonna talk about stuff. Summer Championship happened this past weekend, and we got to talk about it. But I've got a lot of other things to talk about here that I want to address, and we're not going to look at clips today because there's no time. But we'll have the clips next weekend or next week, and we'll watch them. We'll still go over the results though, but not before everything else. So let me chat's flying by. I will interact with the chat. But we have so much to talk about. I don't want to get cut. So
some stuff to get through first.
Let's just get into it. I have like an agenda here. All right, we're gonna go through this agenda. I don't have a script, but I do. I have an agenda here to keep me on track because I forget things. So here it is. Today's agenda of us talking. The viewership rewards reveal test already happened. Ooh, I can check that off the list.
Hey, easy.
Can I actually just check things off the list? Wait.
Gonna drop the strike through on them.
I don't know. Oh, look, I graded out.
Oh,
done with viewership rewards. Next subject. Brawlhalla by the numbers, right?
Welcome
so I got numbers today. I haven't looked at numbers in a long time. I'm talking like player numbers, you know, how active Brawlhalla is, how popular Brawlhalla is. And the numbers blew my mind. I don't think anyone's head, even any of the developers, I don't think anyone really has a grasp on just how popular Brawlhalla is and how well we're doing. You know, the world's crazy right now, and it's easy to see a lot of negative and everything. Brawlhalla is killing it, and you know, it's hard to celebrate when there's so much happening in the world. But Brawlhalla is doing great, and I just want to let me just spit some numbers at you guys. How should I start?
Just tell me, photo.
Okay, so one of the main metric that game developers use in measuring how popular a game is something called monthly active users, MAU, right? And so I have our monthly active users for the month of May in every year that Brawlhalla has existed during May. Well, May 2014 is kind of like that was like alpha. There was mostly just devs. The monthly active users was something like 100. Like that's okay. 2014 that barely counts, right? 2015.
Okay.
How many monthly active users do you think we had in 2015? What's a lot of monthly?
Oh man, what we were excited to peak at under 1,000 a day by far. So probably 10,000-15,000 something like that monthly active.
Okay, yeah, we have 40,000 in May 2015.
Oh, okay.
Monthly active users. That means they logged on and played for a certain amount of time, not just they downloaded it or something. In May,
and that was still closed beta.
2015.
So
that's closed beta. Yeah. 2016 we go open beta. So of course the number increases a lot. 700,000 in May 2016. In May 2017, 800,000. Steady growth. We were just coming out on PS4, I think, about then. Okay, and then things really start heating up as we get on all the consoles, right? And the consoles are the big thing because that's taken so much of the development time from all our extremely talented programmers. But my goodness, does it help the game? Hard to imagine. May 2018, we went from 800,000 in 2017 to May 2018, 2.3 million monthly active users. 2.3 million monthly active users. 2.3 million. May 2019, 3.8 million. That was Switch and Xbox, right? 3.8 million monthly active users. Wow, that's crazy. That was this time last year, 3.8 million. This year, right, May 2020, the numbers for this year is 7.5 million. That is more than twice as much as this time last year.
Good.
Wow. I'm never going to talk to 7.5 million people in my whole life. Here's an even more fascinating number. This number, I seriously did not know this number at all. I thought, until today, until I got these numbers, I thought that we gained 10,000 new players a day. And that's an exciting number. 10,000 new players every day. Are you serious?
That's crazy.
I thought that was the number, and I thought I was pushing it when I told people that number. I'm like, maybe that's a little. I don't want to be exaggerating or anything. The real number is 60,000. Every day in Brawlhalla, 60,000 new people try out the game. Holy cow!
Wow.
60,000. 1 million logins per day. Well, I've already said that one, but I just want you guys to know that I'm not exaggerating. It's literally a million people log in every day on average. Sometimes a lot more than that. Anyway, this is just the number. I just want to let you guys know what the numbers are. Things are good. I mean, things are everything's not great, but as a game, things are good for us. So, boom, cross that off the list.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
Development discussion. This is an important one. Development discussion. So, ever since we launched on PS4, joined Ubisoft, gained all these new opportunities, we kind of fell out of the habit of talking about development. I think we can all admit that. It used to be that when we were only on Steam, we could patch every week, right? And we'd have a dev stream every week where we talk about development, and then we do the development, and then by the next week, you're already experiencing it. And yeah, man, those were good times.
Crazy.
And we did that together, us and the community, and it's great. I mean, that is the surefire way to develop a good game, is to constantly talk to the people and then give the people what they want. Doesn't get much better than that, right? So we kind of fell out of the habit. I mean, we started chain true comboing from one secret announcement to the next that we're just not allowed to talk about, which was new for us. We are always very open, and suddenly everybody who streams now has to be super careful about what we talk about. And honestly, it's like we could lose our jobs if we say the wrong thing. And so we always just err on the side of safety, and let's not get close to talking about the things we're not supposed to talk about. And honestly, we chained from one secret announcement to the next so long that we fell out of the habit of talking about development, and not just like, here's what's coming next, because that's whatever, right? But I mean, like, here's what we're thinking about. Here's some of the stuff we've been working on. Here's just a quick sneak peek, right? But understandably so, a lot of developers are worried to do that, because when we tell you what we're working on, now it seems like a promise that we have to keep, right? And where's this thing that you were working on, right? So it's like, it's a balance. Discussing development versus making promises about the future of the game. But I think, whatever, right? Let's get back into it. We are going to start finding new ways to discuss development starting today. This is it, right? We're already getting going with it. Don't expect every dev stream to be like this, but we're going to get back into it. And one of those ways we're going to start getting back into it is you guys might start seeing good old Dinohedron coming back on the dev streams to talk about. And I mean, nobody can talk about development better than Dinohedron. He's our executive producer. He is the most in tune with like what's happening, what we can talk about, what the things we're thinking about. He's the best guy for it. So super exciting to have him start coming back on. We'll see what that happens, but soon we're going to start getting Dinohedron back on the streams. Also, he's a great streamer. It's been been too long. It would be great to have Dinohedron back. You guys remember him from the 2017 streams. He would be on every Tuesday telling you guys about what's going on. So that's going to be great. Speaking of development discussion and talking about keeping promises and stuff like that, At the beginning of the esports season, I announced a whole bunch of things that we planned on doing this year. Like we didn't give any time frame. I don't have any time frames for when they get done, but I listed off a few things, and we've even put it on the website on brawlhalla.com/esports.
Right. Things that we were targeting, thinking about, like
stuff that we plan on doing, right? And you know, and people have been messaging me, you know, asking like where are these things, and it's like I'm working on them. The viewership rewards was one of the things, and that's done. Check that off the list. That was one of the biggest ones. So good to get that one going. The reason that was prioritized first is because I strongly believe that it is the most effective way, the single most effective thing we can do to increase viewership. The next most effective thing is one of these things that I promised you guys: tournament live notifications, right? Still, I'm gonna give you guys a progress report here on all those things. I talked about tournament live notifications, right? And that is when a tournament goes live or a tournament's coming up, a pop-up shows up to everybody in the game telling people what's happening, right? We have a system kind of already in place for it. It's not ready yet. It's like the lightweight, get it out the door version, kind of the same as viewership rewards. Like there's all kinds of plans we have for viewership rewards, but version 1 is you get rewards for viewing, right? Same thing with tournament live notifications. We've been talking about making it look like a room invite. You know how you have the notification tab up in the top right corner menu in Brawlhalla? We'd use that. That's a real simple way to do it. We want something more granular. We want to be able to tell you guys like Grand Finals is coming up. You watch this. And that's just a bit more. So you can expect the version 1 of that to come out pretty soon. And in general, all of these things, I mean, we want to do it this year in some way or another, right, for all of these things. The next thing on that list was viewership rewards. We're good. Check that off. We got it.
Nice.
Offline tournament mode. We could put a hold on that, right? It's not an insane amount of offline tournaments happening right now for us to worry about building offline tournament scenes. So that's on hold. Offline tournament mode. I mean, basically what that was going to be is a way for local tournament organizers to more easily do tournaments, right? Unlock all the characters, disable all the online features, and unlock all the stances. That's an important one. It's like local. When you're trying to do a tournament right now, you can't. Your stances are going to be locked unless you like play a bunch. And for our tournaments, we come in with a custom build. Local tournament organizers will never be able to do that. We can't give anybody a custom build. So that's what offline tournament mode is doing. That's on hold for now. It's not a gigantic task, so when the time comes, should be pretty quick to get those going. In-game rankings, that's a big one. I've been dying to have this one since I joined the team. Turns out it's huge. It's the biggest ask on the entire list here, in-game rankings. Basically, you go to brawlhalla.com/rankings right now, and that's the only place you can check your rankings. The fact that it exists outside of the game kind of like is a big barrier of discovery for anybody else. All you guys check that website all the time, I'm sure, but to make it discoverable for all the million people that log in a day that we never hear from, right? We want to show it to those guys. Increase the prestige of the higher ranks, get people to know the names of the players at the top, all that stuff. So still, I mean, the status is the same. We want to get it in this year, but that is, of all these things, that is the farthest one away, simply because of the development time required. And most of our dev time right now is being eaten up by mobile. But that's a good thing, because when mobile releases, and it will release soon-ish, right? I promise it's going to release. It stands to, we talked all those numbers, it stands to do a lot to those numbers. And that's good for everybody. That's good for all of us, especially esports. That's good for us. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say, because the numbers that you mentioned, the big jump from 800,000 monthly active to the 2.3 million was when we launched on PlayStation 4, and then the other large jump was launching on the other consoles. So, like, yeah, it's big. It's big.
Yeah, it's good. I see some people make console clans first, then do mobile after. No way, man. That's crazy. Like, we can't. We have to. Mobile is really, 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 really big for the game. Console clans. Let me talk about that. I didn't actually have that in the agenda, but let me talk about that.
Sure. Yeah.
Mobile is needed, guys. Mobile is needed. Console clans are important to us. We are going to do them. It's a much bigger ask than it might seem, because it has to tie into each console's unique social system, and it's a bunch of dev time. I imagine that we can. Those are some of the things that we'll start being able to do after mobile, immediately after. Again, now I'm sitting here super worried about promising you guys stuff, right? Like,
right.
Accept our blanket statement that I want to tell you guys what we're thinking about and what we're planning on, without holding us to a timeline, please. Mobile launch, console clans, yes. Console clans. Let's talk about clans a little bit. The way clans are now. So clans started with the community. We were all just doing it. We had a bunch of big clans, big relative to us.
Sure.
40,000 people that were playing the game at the time. And it was fun. We liked it. Even BMG, this was before I was in BMG. BMG had their own clan, and we all put the tags in front of our names on Steam, and that's how we all identified with each other. And clan battles were a popular thing to do. Thank you for the sub.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody who's been subbing, I know I haven't been responding. I don't want to lose my train of thought. So clans are like part of the pivotal growth in the earliest development of Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
From the community, right? It was cool. It was fun. So we wanted to. BMG put it in the game because it was something that the players were doing anyway, and it was a lightweight thing to do. But we always wanted more robust features for it, big time, right? I mean, there's so many. You can imagine all the cool things we could do with clans. So with the console, with doing console clans, we can, if we worked really hard for the next, I don't know how long it takes, but if we got console clans out there in the state that console clans are, the state that clans are right now, wouldn't be that cool, right? It's like a chat room and a list of friends that's separated from your friends list. The hope is that we are working on more robust features of the clan system while working on getting the clans on all the consoles. That way, clans release on consoles, it's a whole big clan overhaul. Super dope features. I don't want to put words in any of the devs' mouths. I don't know a whole lot about it. But cool stuff, right? Cool stuff. Some of the things I've been suggesting, I'll tell you guys what I've been suggesting. That's not at all an indicator of what's coming, but automated clan battles. Like everybody, a lot of people, everybody here knows the rules of clan battles, right? Or crew battles. But the game doesn't. The game doesn't like support it directly. We can get it done, but you have to SD before the match starts and stuff like that. Imagine the game just making it happen for you. That's the kind of stuff. Clan leaderboards, that'd be super cool. Those are just some of the things I've been suggesting for that. We'll see, right? We'll see.
Yeah.
Mobile first for sure. Mobile first for sure. Okay. What else? Live countdown tiles for tournaments. That'll probably be in at the same time as tournament live notifications, which will be before the World Championship. And that's a safe. I'm giving you a safe. Like here I am trying to avoid being held to a promise again, right? Because I don't know. A lot of things can happen, and I might be wrong, right? But here's where I want to say we're aiming for soon, before the World Championship, before the season's over. Tournament live notifications, along with the live countdown tiles. What a live countdown tile means is like you see on the main screen, you see a countdown timer to the next
5
event,
days,
right?
2 hours
exactly,
until
that kind of stuff. Yeah. So that'll be good for that'll be good for esports in general. Just another thing to help with viewership. That's not going to do nearly as much as viewership rewards will, but still important to get in there. Not a very big development task for our super talented programmers. That one is likely to be in sooner than the rest. More unique esports DLC. Well, I'll tell you that I sacrificed a few of the things that would have been esports DLC for the viewership rewards, such as the avatar cape. Still something I want to do. We were talking about all kinds of things, and I'm afraid to mention any of them. Obviously, we keep talking about this, but esports DLC, yes, still on the board. Maybe the play is World Championship DLC. Ideally, esports DLC starts at the beginning of the season and is something to promote the start of the esports season. Way too late for that, but next season that'll be easy. And then we could still probably do something for this year. So that's what's happening for, man. Everybody just caps locking at me in the chat. I'll try to stay. Let me try to stay focused here. Yes,
well, all right. So there's a lot of caps locking. I will say, summer event heatwave stuff. Yeah, like summer's just rolling out. We usually launch that sometime in July, so it's around the corner. Just keep an eye out.
It's pretty safe to tell you guys July.
It's definitely happening. So just keep an eye out for like the actual announcement of when. Because, dang, I gotta get more heatwave colors on everything. I know a lot of people are just like, you want to look like a creamsicle? Heck yes, I want to look like a creamsicle. My gosh. I don't know. I like the orange and blue. Anyway,
account linking. I can't touch this. I'm sure a bunch of devs, if they're watching right now, are like, oh my god, Voda, stop talking. Account linking, I really can't say much on this, but please know that it's not a conscious decision of us to just not do it. It's like there are more people involved than us in account linking, and it is way more than just the dev time involved in making it. I'm sure we'll be able to give you an update on that. No need to spam me. That's as much as I could say about it. I literally have no idea.
I mean, I think it would be safe to say that something like that touches on all the different marketplaces. So there's a lot of decisions and discussions that go around all that kind of stuff.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
So, yeah.
Oh, wait. I saw one here that I actually think I have a good... Console sound effects being different than PC sound effects. That's right. Console does use a different audio engine than PCs. I believe the plan is, man, I shouldn't be saying stuff if I have to say I believe, because this is how disconnected I am from it. But I am pretty sure that the plan is to have PC use the console audio engine at some point. So there'll be whatever console is actually the correct one, and PC is still the other system.
I don't think it would be out of line to say I know our audio team, they've constantly been doing a pass to try and make sure that they get in a close enough state that we can just eventually do whatever move. So yeah, that's something that's been on our audio team's radar. They've been putting work in on it. Just kind of like waiting until I guess everything's ready. Just because there's a lot, but it is not something that has gone unnoticed.
Yeah. Someone says, "Photo, don't get fired." I'll probably be okay. Thank you. But I mean, that is, coming on a stream and talking about things like this that's totally, you say the wrong thing and that's something you got to worry about, but we're cool. It'll be good. I do get a little bit of freedom in being the esports guy that's not actually a development person, so I get a little more like leeway. But okay, what else? I'm trying to
chat. Stop streaming. Oh, Dinohedron in chat. Putting, oh, no! I'm watching you, Photo, smiley face. No, how smiley was that face?
Oh boy. Yep.
It's alright. He'll understand what it's like when he gets in front of camera again.
Yeah. It's been a few years, Dino. Let's get you back. I can't wait to get Dinohedron back on the streams. That's gonna be
Oh
good
yeah.
stuff.
Everyone's gonna be so happy to see him.
It'll be soon too. It'll be soon. He's coming. Okay, next. Wait, is there more? No, I'll save. I have more, but I'm gonna save those for hype leaks. Because that could be considered development discussion, but these are more like I want to tell you guys stuff that we're thinking about, right? Okay, so let's call development discussion good. I know that we didn't hit everything you guys would like to talk about. There does need to be a finite end to this stream eventually, and it's not the end. We will, again, I want to reiterate that we are going to get back into the habit of talking about development because, yeah, from one secret announcement to the next, it's like we've forgotten how to do it, you know? So we're going to get back into that. Charged OG. I have no news for you guys on that one. You should consider Charged OG as not coming back until another Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel crossover event, which there's not currently one planned, but maybe Dinohedron will have some cool news about Charged OG colors, but I simply don't know. Okay, next thing. Esports rules updates. All right, so this is esports time now. This won't take long. I have just a couple things to talk about with this one. We are going to be more strict on player behavior rules now. I'm mostly talking about post-game chat, people talking to each other. Sportsmanship is important for the most part. Brawlhalla Esports has incredible sportsmanship, and most of our players are examples for the rest of the esports community. This I believe. However, with things being online, you know how things get behind a keyboard.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
We've had a few instances that have been punished, and I just want to let everybody know we're going to be more strict on that one. The next big thing with esports rules, modding. I know you guys have been waiting for us to talk about modding. So here's the deal. Modding is now against the rules in Brawlhalla Esports. We're updating the rules page now. Visual modding, any kind of modding, you need to be playing with a basic client when you're playing Brawlhalla Esports. If it's ever detected or discovered that you were using a modded client, then that's grounds for disqualification and whatever else might come. But I do want to make one slight amendment to that. Is backgrounds, stage backgrounds. I understand that some people need to dim their backgrounds. Some people use out of focus backgrounds to help with visual clarity and stuff like that. Some people use it to help with color blindness situations and stuff like that. So for the time being, a mod that is simply your background, there are background images, right, that you can change. Those will be those are okay. You're not going to get disqualified because you put a fancy background on your thing.
Okay.
But everything else, if you're changing sound effects, if you're changing special effects, if you're anything like that.
A lot of the gameplay cues.
Gameplay cues like that. That is now against the rules. But I want to let you guys know that we are taking a look at why some people are using these mods and stuff like that, because I'd admit I would try to take advantage of this too if I were a top tier competitor. So why are some of these things being used? Why do they gain such an advantage, and what can we do to incorporate that for everybody's use in the main game, right? So that kind of stuff. So we're gonna. So there are some things that we can improve with special effects to kind of give the bulk of what people are gaining from using the mods for everybody. Yeah. So we're gonna start working on that. And again, like no time frame, no promise. Totally not promising anything here. Just letting you guys know where we're at. We're talking about it. We understand every potential advantage that can be gained, and we are working on how we can incorporate that for everybody. Sorry, TBK. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I mean, just because I guess a quick for example is, like one of the stuff that we've seen is a clear distinction on the second and third jumps. So it's like, when they spent their last jump, and it kind of leads to the notion of, hey, people are using it because there is a want. The information may not be as clear as it could be between those two jumps. They do have different effects right now, but maybe they look too similar in shape or gradient or something. So starting to explore, hey, how can we kind of break those apart more, so that way you do get the noticeably different information, and it kind of curtails the need or advantage granted from changing those yourself.
I want to do some clarifications because some people are asking, what about stage mods, not just the background? Will you be DQ'd if you use stage mods? Yes. The only mod that we're considering okay for esports is the backgrounds. And another thing I need to clarify, some people are asking, is this just esports or is modding banned? Modding isn't banned. This is just for esports. The rules of esports now say that you cannot mod your client except for changing stage backgrounds. Right? It's just an esports rule. Don't compete. Verify the integrity of your cache. Have two folders if you're modding on PC. Right? And when it comes tournament time, make sure you're playing on the base version of the game. And if you need to change the backgrounds for whatever visual clarity reasons, do that. But also realize that the more you get used to any kind of stage background modification, the more you get used to it. When we go to a LAN, there will be no modification. We're playing on the base version of the game when we're at a LAN. So don't get so used to it that you can't compete without it, right? It'd be worth your while as a competitor to be able to play without it. But it's understandable. People that change the backgrounds of their stages, that's fine. You're not going to get disqualified from a tournament. Anything else, and that includes modding how the actual stage art, is grounds for disqualification. Another thing I want to mention. So another thing that we're going to take a look at when we're talking about modding, another thing we're going to take a look at is crossover character special effects, right? Again, this is me not promising things, not saying that it's coming out soon or anything like that. But we are taking a look at it. We hear you. We are going to take a look and see in what ways we can move things around, redraw a couple things, to get them to match more closely the original character's hitboxing. So that's the important part for esports, right?
Yeah.
What else? I think that's it. I think that's it on the rules. Strict sportsmanship policy. No client modding. Oh, shared accounts. It has come to my attention that some players are sharing an account on Smash GG or otherwise not competing as themselves. That's already against the rules in tournaments, but it's come to my attention that it's been happening and I haven't known about it. We're gonna crack down on this. Please don't do that. Do not play on more than one account in a tournament. Do not share your account with anybody in a tournament. We will be cracking down on this. It is important that nobody's, especially if it's some top tier competitors. I hope it's not top tier competitors, guys. Yeah. So there you go. Don't share accounts. Have sportsmanship. Look, we all have to play online, right? We're all playing online right now. We have to make this work, right?
Yep.
Okay, what else? Let's keep on going. Esports
is that it for esports rules updates?
I think so, yeah. Esports rules updates. Right. There you go.
Check it off the list.
Boom.
Next point.
Next one, community tournament initiative. This might be one of the things I had talked about early on in the year. I don't think it was included on like the list of things that we're doing, but this has been being worked on. We have been working on it. And so here's what's going down with it. We're aiming to launch it next week, actually, but I want to go ahead and just tell you guys about it. And again, I say aiming because something might happen and it's not going to launch next week.
Sure.
But it all looks good. I think we're going to do it. Here's what's going down with that. We are hiring Paper Fairy. Some of you guys might know who Paper Fairy is already. We're hiring Paper Fairy through Smash GG to help us administrate the new community tournament initiative. If some of you guys don't know who Paper Fairy is, he is easily the most qualified person for this job.
Yeah, nobody better for this job.
Nobody knows about handling a grassroots tournament scene than Paper Fairy. So the new right now there are official community tournaments. Obviously, you see them in the client in the esports list, and it's a very private thing. We work very directly with these people. We basically have a Discord where we share things, and the difficult thing about doing community tournaments is that we need to know the information so far ahead of time, right? Our patch schedule now that we're on 4 platforms, coming on 5, it takes like 4 to 6 weeks for us to be done with a patch before it shows up in the patch, right? So the tournaments need to be scheduled that far ahead of time so that we're able to know what their tournament is, have it in the client, right? We supply these guys, we help these guys out with prize pools, right? And help them out with promotion so that community tournament organizers can grow themselves in a natural way. Paper Fairy is perfect for this position. So, so he's going to be getting on it. He'll be the one that people talk to. You'll be able to email. In fact, I already have a long list of people that are like going to be in on this on day 1. But if I haven't already talked to you about it, if I haven't told you specifically that I'll be contacting you about the community tournament initiative this week, you can go ahead and send an email right now to community@brawlhalla.com. Community@brawlhalla.com is basically Paper Fairy's email address to talk about this kind of stuff. Nice. So if you're trying to host some tournaments and you want to get better at it or help with getting featured and growing, this is the way to do it. And hopefully we launch next week. It'll basically have its own web page on Brawlhalla.com. That's basically like a form for you to sign up to be a part of it. And then once you join the program, you have some special Smash GG access, and you have you're part of the Discord where we organize all these different things. And you plan your tournaments. The most difficult thing for the community organizers is planning tournaments 2 months in advance. It's tough, I know, because when I was running tournaments, I would be like, next week, let's go, and that's just, it's different, now that to get it in the game and all that stuff, it's more.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's super exciting.
Okay. Oh, in fact, I just received word that Paper Fairy is now the owner of that Discord. So, boom, it's already happening. It's all happening as we speak. So, Community Tournament Initiative, that's going to be good. For a long time now, it's been just official tournaments. With the developers doing so much, there's little reasons for the community to do things, but that's about to change. There's a ton of reasons for the community to do things. The community is doing all kinds of fun events, and we're going to now start promoting those with you guys, working with you guys on that. And honestly, I can't. I don't have enough time to do it with everything that's happening. So getting Paper Fairy, that's the play. That is the play. That's going to be great.
Absolutely awesome.
Okay, boom. Another thing down. We're getting through this.
Yeah.
Everybody who's in the chat saying cool things, thank you.
Yes.
Esports payout progress. Some combo breaker competitors might be wondering, where's my payout? We've gotten a few out, but it's been challenging because the system currently in place is now impeding us from doing it. So I'm getting them out as fast as I can, but it's clearly now at the point where the buffer of tournament payouts to be paid is growing faster than I can pay them out because the system is blocking me from it. So we are looking at, not promising anything. This is what we're working on. We're working on moving to a different system. And the system, I don't want to mention them by name just yet because it's totally like I just met with them today. It's all still very early, but a much more streamlined process for payouts. You'll get your payouts faster. You'll have more options to get paid than just PayPal, and It's just overall better. It's better for everybody. A lot better for us. So
Yeah.
that'll be good for the scene. In the meantime, payouts are still coming out. If you're expecting a payout that's not there yet, just hold on a little longer. I'm getting,
There's just
I'm getting like 20 a day. It doesn't really. It's locking me out. You know,
capped how much you can
esports
spend, how
payouts are a
often.
lot. I don't. Maybe you guys.
We pay out a lot.
Because we pay out the community tournaments too. It's something like 200 to 250 payments per month. So.
Jeez.
So yeah, we need a system that can handle the amount that we're doing now. So we're getting there. So there's esports payout progress. I know that wasn't a big one. I just needed it on the schedule for myself to
Nice.
remember to talk about it because it didn't fit in anything else. Boom.
Yep.
Esports payout progress down. Power rankings progress. This is a real quick one. The summer championship just ended right now. Like yesterday, it just ended. So we are working on it now. That's something that's happening through this week. It takes a lot.
Nice.
You know, it's fast to just get the first version of it, but there's always a lot. We need to manually go through. There's all kinds of weird edge cases. You know, APIs scraping tons of databases. There's always a little like things could go wrong. So so we need to work on it. Aiming to have it published by the next Esports Dev stream. So hopefully this time next week, I'll have the summer power rankings for you, which is basically the power rankings as they are now, but it will also include Combo Breaker and Summer Championship, because in the current power rankings that you can see on the website, they don't include those two things. So, and that's we call the power rankings that are up there now the Spring 2020 rankings. This one will be the Summer 2020 rankings, and then the next update we'll have Low Tier City, Steel Series, and potentially the Autumn Championship. We'll see how it lines up. At least 2 tournaments between power ranking updates.
Makes sense. Let things have a chance to shake up, settle down. Nice little chunking for it.
I mean, these rankings already. These summer rankings are going to be pretty different than what they are now. Crazy things can happen. I'm talking about Cody Travis. He's coming up.
Cody!
There's no way he isn't ranked 1. I mean, I don't know for sure, and I shouldn't say it, but I'm thinking he's probably ranked 1.
But you know, napkin
Find
math.
out next week. Okay, this brings us to hype leaks. This is kind of part of development discussion, but these are things that I know people are like excited about. Especially not just people. I mean, I would say a lot of people are not excited about these, but the esports fans and players are definitely excited about these things, and that's why we're talking about it on an esports dev stream.
That's right.
So, what's the hype things? Okay, first off, I have 3 cool things to hype on. First one. Damage numbers. What? I know, but you're like, what? Damage number. I see your eyes. Don't worry. Okay, we're not gonna get in trouble. Don't worry.
Okay. Everything's fine. Everybody chill. Everybody chill.
Hold your poggers. Okay. Look, we are talking about damage numbers. We're looking at it. We're figuring out how we can do it. I want to let you guys know that for a long time, damage numbers have been like, no way, bro, not happening. But the answer is no longer no way. It's, we're looking at it. I'm not promising anything. See, this is me not promising anything.
Let's see if there is a way.
We're looking at it. It seems like there's a way. We'll see how it goes. Right? Damage numbers. If you know, maybe it'd be up in the top right corner with the health bars. It's definitely not going to show up like big in the middle of the screen. But we'll see. I mean, I understand that it's important for competitive players. Next thing. This one's fun. Advanced AI. Ooh, advanced AI. Thank you for the sub. Advanced AI. This one's totally pog, dude. This is like... So, the advanced AI, we're looking at it. We're working on it even. There is no guarantee. There's some slim chance in the universe that it doesn't even show up. So like, know that I did not promise that this is coming. But
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
I have fought the alpha version of this many times, and it has beaten me. is beating me, and I'm not like,
They're crazy.
I know the top tier esports players are in here like, bro, Foda, all right, we know they could beat you, but hey, I'm okay. People on the stream know, they've seen me fight. You know, I win a lot of the fights we do on these dev streams.
Oh yeah.
That bot can kick my butt, and it's not even done. It's not even close to done, but it can kick my butt. It can it'll teach you things. It will teach even the best players in this game things, because it's not, it's very not scripted the way it works. It knows different, it knows its threat ranges based on the moves it has. It knows all its startup frames. It knows what you're doing. So it combos like crazy. You'll learn new combos. There are seriously combos we've never seen happening here. So advanced AI, that's another thing that we are that's happening, and just know that we're working on it, and just know that I did not promise you anything. I need to keep saying that. It's important you guys know that nothing here is being promised, but I want to let you guys, this is us getting back into the habit of talking about development. We're just talking about development, and I hope that we can do that, you know, without it being a long-term problem later on, right? We want to talk about these things. Advanced AI, boom. That's probably the most fun one. It is truly awesome to fight those things. They really are. And they're not even done. They're not even close to done. And they are insane already. So that's gonna be cool. The last thing I wanted to talk about with hype leaks, maybe this isn't that hype, but some people will be hyped about it. Middle East servers. Middle East servers.
Oh.
We're looking at it. Not promising anything. Honestly, it seems good, but I'm not promising anything. But it seems good. We're looking at Middle East servers. We have a big community in Middle East. We care about our community. We're looking at it. We're figuring out how to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, Noel, you know, even went over there.
Random Gate's in the chat.
Some names. Random Gate and his homies would be beyond.
Random Gate is in this chat. We're doing it, brother. We're doing it. We'll see. Well, hold on. Whoa, I didn't say we're doing it.
See.
So
we'll see.
We're looking
it's
at
a thing that is on our radar. We are investigating. You know.
Yeah. In general, new servers is a tough thing. There's so much more involved than just can we put a server there? It's a lot more than that.
Yeah.
But yes, we do. We're looking at it, looking good. Have updates for you later, hopefully. Boom. Hype leaks. We got the hype leaks out. Let me cross this one down. Bam. Hype leaks done.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Guys, we're getting back into the habit. This won't be the last time. This isn't just me addressing people. We're getting back into the habit. This is how we're starting it out.
Welcome to
so
Brawlhalla.
charity stream happening this Friday, guys.
Yo.
This is we're okay. So we're over the hill now. Now I'm just trying to make sure I remember to advertise the things I'm supposed to advertise. But whoa, TWK. Uh-oh, I lost TWK. I lost him.
I'm coming back. I think it's coming back. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we'll be good.
Give us back that beautiful video, bro.
It is there, but I'm gonna refresh it just to be sure.
TWK, we need you, bro.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
I refreshed it. It showed up on my Discord.
Okay,
oh boy.
I'll remove your square for now, but you're
okay.
You're with us in spirit.
I'm here.
To Brawlhalla.
Everybody putting F in the chat. He's with us. He's with us.
Now I can just reach over and drink my chocolate milk without anyone judging me.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Kyler Alice. I saw that. Mike Munch. Thank you guys. We appreciate the subs. I will take the subs as an indicator that you guys are excited about what's happening here. But for all you who are subbing, remember, charity stream this Friday. That's the real place that you want to be putting your money. That's the most effective thing you can do for us and for things we care about. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So here it is, the Brawlhalla charity stream happening this Friday, featuring all of these super cool people. You're going to want to get in on this.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Taza will be there. TWK. Surus. You
That's
guys,
right.
you guys know all
Welcome
these guys.
to Brawlhalla.
Sloshula, Metagame Mike, Duke, Calamari Pop. That's right. She's a Brawlhalla intern.
Yo.
She's an intern here at Blue Mammoth. She'll be on there as well. Winan, a.k.a. the whitest sheepy. The sheepiest. I don't know what I'm saying. White sheepy.
All the
You
floof.
guys know
All
it.
the floof.
Manny, I think you guys have seen Manny before on streams before. Jay Bloom, you guys definitely never seen Jay Bloom, but he's a blast.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes with Jay Bloom. Steven's
Oh,
gonna be
that'll
on
be
too.
fun.
You guys saw Steven. He casted with me this past weekend, or yesterday actually, on the Summer Championship. He's a hoot. And Jade. If you guys watched our last community dev stream, Steven and Jade, they played Human Fall Flat together, and it is still to date the hardest I've ever laughed in my life. And I'm seriously not joking. I almost died. I almost passed out from laughing at these guys. And they're gonna continue their saga. So they're starting from where they left off, Steven and Jade. That's going to be great. Rachel's going to be joining us on the Brawlhalla block as well. Dolce is going to be there. Good old Dolce. Tuesday, Dolce.
That's right.
Or Thursday. What was it? Was it Thursday or Tuesday? It was Tuesday, I think.
He was on Thursdays for a while. Sometimes he showed up Tuesdays, but yeah, man. Dolce. I'm gonna be streaming with him.
And yeah, Dolce.
Welcome
the
to
block's going to be a
Brawlhalla.
Super Nintendo retro block with Dolce and TWK. So I'll be hosting this whole thing. You'll see me on stream for 12 hours. 12 hours of photo on your screen. Get ready. And I'll be bringing in all the different devs for all the different blocks. We're gonna do we're gonna do an 8 developer stream. We have 8 devs on the screen at once for the Brawlhalla block. Right at the start. It starts at 1 p.m., same time as our normal Friday dev stream, but it will be a charity stream. It's gonna be fun. We get a little loose on the dev stream. When we're on dev streams, it's very much like this is my job. We have to be professional. On the charity stream, it's fun. We're all having fun, and we're just trying to raise money for a good cause.
We're just playing some games.
It will be great. TWK, do you want to try rejoining the call? That'll be fine. Nothing will be fine.
Okay.
Do that.
Yeah, let me give that a shot.
That. I miss you already, dude.
I miss you too.
Misses you. Okay, he's rejoining, guys. See if we can get him here. TWK coming back. Oh no, you got.
All right.
He's got. The
I rejoined. I turned the camera on.
Yeah.
Still?
It's acting like you don't have a camera anymore.
What?
It's yeah. If you check your video device, you might not have. Anyway, whatever. No big deal.
See me
Hey,
in
enjoy
my
your
little
chocolate milk,
screen.
bro.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so please join us for the charity stream this Friday. We're trying to raise $10,000 for NAACP empowerment programs. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and
absolutely for a good
rolling
cause.
A lot of meta devs too. I don't know how we're gonna structure it yet, but we're probably gonna do something like every X dollars is like a big old. We're gonna roll a bunch of meta devs for everybody in the chat. So that's cool, right? But join for the cause, not for the meta devs. Okay, boom, charity stream, done. All right, so we've reached now the beginning of the esports dev stream. This is usually where we'd start on the dev stream. Yeah. We got a lot to talk about today. Thank you guys for sticking with us. I know it's just us sitting here talking the whole time, but
it was all good stuff. All good stuff that we really wanted to talk about.
Yeah, and again, for anybody who wasn't here at the beginning, the big thing that we were talking about today was the viewership rewards reveal. And so in case you haven't seen it, if you're watching on desktop and you're on our Twitch, hover over the Twitch chat and click that new button that's there. That's our new overlay extension for viewership rewards. This will be the single most effective thing we can do to improve Brawlhalla Esports viewership. It's going to be advertised inside the game like crazy in the week leading up to Low Tier City. So, which is our mid-season championship, which has double the prize pool of every other event we've ever done online. So, join us for that. Yes. if you want more information from that, head over to brawlhalla.com/rewards. All the info's there. You'll be able to see everything. And the fancy new avatar cape. Super dope. In fact, I wonder if can I just
Can you just
what happens if I do this? Yeah, all right. This is brawlhalla.com/rewards right here. So there's the fancy cape I wanted to show you guys. What makes this cape so cool, besides the fact that it changes with your avatar just like the flag does, is that you see this 3/4 head view of the character that you never really see. You see it in like unarmed recovery or something like that.
right.
It's a rare. You never idle on that frame and that view of the head. So it looks cool for more reasons than just the cape. And the cape flows in the wind. It's so cool. It's so cool. And the only way you'll be able to get this thing for a long time, it will eventually be sold. It will eventually be sold. So it's not exclusive forever. And that's what we mean by timed exclusive, is that it will be exclusive for a period of time. I don't know how long that time is, but pretty long time. It will, you will, and it's free. I mean, free depending on how you quantify the time spent watching streams. But this is it. It's as easy as this, right? So you already know this. When you're on the stream, you click that button there. Can you see my mouse? Oh, good. They can see my mouse.
Yes.
You click that button there to bring up the overlay. Boom. There's the overlay. In this example, you can see that this person has already reached level 1. So they would just be able to click on the community colors icon, and they'll see their code, right? That is not a real community color code. Just FYI.
Really? Really? What tipped you off there, Foda?
But this will be great. And in the future, it'll be this track probably up until BCX. On BCX, I plan on having BCX will have its own reward track. And then future tournaments will be able to change the rewards a lot more dynamically and stuff like that. And just so you know, the end game of this is 20 hours. You watch 20 hours, you'll have the cape. But you'll be able to work on it for every esports tournament coming up. If you only watch 2 hours a day for a tournament, no worries. After a few tournaments, you'll have it anyway.
Nice.
The hardcore guys, I know you'll be watching the entire stream, so it won't even take you one weekend to get this. So yeah, and that's it.
That's exciting. That's really exciting. And you know what?
This is really gonna be good for Brawlhalla Esports. And
yeah.
And just so you guys know, everybody who's been in here this whole time has been earning right now. You've been gaining progress this whole time. And that's just special for this one. We needed to test the system. And since I'm revealing it to you guys, well, because you're helping us, we all get rewarded here with progress. So when Load Tier City comes around, you guys will already be an hour and however long, an hour and a half or something longer, further along than everybody else who starts this. So
nice.
Congrats for being one of the lucky few to get a head start on this. It's like the old MMOs, you buy the collector's pack and you get head start.
Gotta be the founders,
for 2
man.
days or something like that. So boom, you guys got the head start. All right, so there it is, guys. Thank you for being a part of the Brawlhalla community and making all this stuff possible. Let's get into we're like already over on time, but that's okay because the more time we take, the more progress everybody gains on their
I see how this is going.
Deal. We could go over. No big deal. It's just more progress for everybody, right? I need to turn this off. There we go. Okay. Boom. All right. Time for some summer championship results. Let me get rid of all this text. We're done with the agenda. Good job, everybody.
Boom.
We did the agenda. Dude,
Good
I
job.
have too many things happening in XSplit right now. It's chugging along here. Okay.
I believe it.
Bam, 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 bam. Scroll. I have to wait. I like do one tick of scrolling and I have to wait like 3 seconds.
Oh. Yeah.
There's just too many things inside this right now. And okay.
Nice.
All right, now let's talk about some results here. How should we start? Let's start with whatever order it's in on my computer. Boom.
That works.
Wait, I gotta remove myself. I'm in the way. No.
Haha. See, I was just ahead of the game, Foda. I understood.
Oh wait, you know what? I know what to do. I know what to do. As soon as XSplit lets me do it. Hold on. Oh, come on. I want to shrink my window. I need to just pull it in.
People need to see that that's a number 3. How else are they going to know?
They won't know. No one will know.
They need
Dude,
to know.
I like can't resize my window, dude. It's like it's like it's chugging right now.
Oh.
Is it? Can anybody even hear me right now? Is
Yeah,
the stream frozen?
Welcome
Does
to
anybody?
Brawlhalla.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
checking my Twitch and
Okay.
it's good?
Yeah. People can hear me. Okay, good. Because I have like almost no control right now of this. This is. I hope you guys like Australia results because that might be
you're
all
getting
we
a
look
lot
at.
of them.
That might be the only thing we look at here today. I can't do anything else.
Yo, the people need to know Doggo and Bailey.
Doggo
Just
and
taking
Bailey.
it home.
Okay, I mean, I guess maybe we just go over the results next week because I can't do anything right now.
I mean, that's also
The
when
best
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
be
all
able
the
to do
clips.
is end this process and hopefully end the stream. I'm worried about even being able to end the stream right now. So,
Oh, boy.
Well, look, the Australia tournament was awesome. This was the first time that I had a chance to cast an Australia tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Taza were casting. We had a lot of fun because Australia is a lot of fun to watch.
Yup.
Doggo and Bailey, shout outs to those guys.
Welcome to
It took a lot of
Brawlhalla.
effort for them to get as far as they did. It took a bracket reset. It was game 5 before the reset.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it was
Hard fought.
Hard fought. Kyler Alice and Wright of Kanga Esports, they're still the team to beat. You know, they're still the kings, I think. But Doggo and Bailey, this isn't their first tournament win either. So it's good. This is good for the scene. Things are getting shaken up.
Love it.
It's gonna be exciting to see what happens next. You know, Kyler Alice, I'm sure he's in the chat. I'm sure he's like, come on, don't talk about my results, bro. Kyler, you gotta be excited though, right? You gotta be excited that there's a team competing with you right now.
Dude, I mean, look, because listen, you got to look at it like this. The rest of the region is finally starting to catch up to the standard that Kyler Alice has set
Welcome
for
to
so long.
Brawlhalla.
Yeah,
So I don't know. That's exciting to me.
right.
Just because
right,
it's
right.
the level of play of everybody rising up to the challenge.
Goddess and Shadow, they did great. When we came in on winner's side top 8, I called it out for no particular reason. I was like, this is Goddess and Shadow's tournament. I can feel it. And
Ooh,
they
close.
went on to 3-0 Doggo and Bailey. And I'm like, oh, I was right. but in the rematch, Doggo and Bailey got him back 3-0. How crazy. We went from 1-3-0 in one direction, the same matchup on the same day, an hour later or something. 3-0 in the complete other direction. That is
They
bonkers,
came back
man.
ready.
It is bonkers. Baka and Lust, super fun to watch. Shadowfish and Clem as well. We didn't get to see Haza and Moxie's fight, but congratulations to them, along with T-Rect, K's Daddy, and Cheeseface and Dummy. We didn't get to watch any of those matches on stream, but big shout out, congratulations to those guys. I want to go over more than this, but I truly cannot, guys. We're lucky we got this far, and I'm gonna have to figure this out before charity stream time. But
Sure.
XSplit is straight frozen. I can't do anything else. I've been trying to disable my camera for the last 5 minutes, and I can't.
Oh
do
my
anything.
gosh.
So I can't go over any more results. So, guys, I think we're gonna call it here. I'm just gonna end the process, and hopefully the stream ends. If not, I'm gonna have to pull the power cord out of the computer just to get the stream to end. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to end it gracefully. I'm gonna have to Alt F4. I'm gonna have to Control Shift Delete. Wait, Control Shift Escape, and try to kill this.
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay because like all the things and everything.
Done. Yeah,
we're gonna be looking at like next week. So if we do the results before the clips,
that's right.
That's a good transition.
It'll make more sense anyway. Yeah, it'll make more sense anyway. So, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna try to end the stream now. We'll see how it. We'll see if I can make it. Hopefully. And oh my goodness, is Egg Soup streaming right now?
What?
Egg Soup, guys.
Egg Soup.
We're gonna go raid Egg Soup. Tell them Foda and TWK said hi. We're all gonna go watch Egg Soup right now, and then I'm gonna desperately try to end this stream. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. We're here for you, right? BMG and the Brawlhalla community. We're tight, all right. And this is we're getting back into this. We talk about development, and things are good for us right now. I talked about the numbers earlier, and they're looking up too. It's only going to get better. We're only going to get bigger. You know what? One more thing I want to mention. One more thing, and it stinks that I'm stuck on this scene while I say it, but I can't prove it. I can't actually prove it, but I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive that we are the most played game, the most played fighting game in the world. We can't prove it.
Ooh.
There's no way to prove it. And you could look. Pretty sure we're the biggest fighting game in the world by like a long shot, and we're still looking at growing a lot. And a big part of that's going to be mobile. And when mobile's released, it's going to be some good times because all those extremely talented programmers, literally the smartest people I know IRL, are finally going to have time to not work on the next port or not work on the next biggest thing, right? They're going to be able to work on the things that excite them, and a lot of it are these features that we've been dreaming about. We have a wish list a mile long on things that we wish that we had the time to do, and it's like we're finally going to be able to get back on that. So look forward to that. I know that a lot of people might be not a lot of you guys, a lot of the hardcore esports, the most dedicated players, we want more out of the game, right?
Sure.
And we are going to be able to do that. I know for the last 3 years, there might not have been as much as you would have liked because we're always working on the next big secret thing, or the next console port or whatever. And it's finally, it's like, it's going to be a night and day difference. Now it's going to feel a lot like 2016 when we were doing so much active development stuff in the dev streams, and we're going to be able to get back to that.
Nice.
Another thing that I just want to mention real quick, and we're done. Stream's over. We're going to go watch Egg Soup in a bit. But about crossovers, I just want to, because I've seen a lot of people mention crossovers as like, why you're working on a crossover instead of working on X. But the crossovers don't take away from development time. Those are all things that are happening on a schedule anyway, right?
Right.
The fact that they are skins that belong to another thing, another intellectual property like Ben 10 or whatever, is a big bonus, but it doesn't take away from any normal development time. Those are all the artists working on artist things. They would have been working on artist things anyway. Just want to mention that. And yeah, get ready. Things are really looking bright for Brawlhalla. We've got a long way up to go, and we are about to rocket boost our way there. I mean, this time last year, 3.8 million monthly active. This year, right now, 7.5 million. In 1 month, 7.5 million people play Brawlhalla. Wow. And things are looking up. So, this is
yeah.
I'm excited.
All good
I'm excited.
stuff.
things are going to be good. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the community. We appreciate you guys. And say hi to Eggsoup for us. We are going to rate it right now. Holy cow. There are a lot of people on this stream.
Sure are.
There are 20. Holy guacamole. There are 2,500 people. Eggsoup's about to get destroyed. Tell him that photo TDVK said hi. Thank you guys for being here. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, we rated him. We are technically still live right now. As